Hey, what's up guys? This is Ricky V, and in today's video, we're going to talk about ways we can continue to make progress, make gains after 50. Now, all of us getting older are noticing that our muscle mass just kind of goes away. Your speed, your strength, your endurance, your stamina, it all begins to wither away as we get older. It just gets harder and harder to catch up. And if you fall out of good shape, getting back into good shape is so much harder once you hit that 50 wall. In this video, I'm going to explain some of the reasons why that's happened and why your body ages the way it does. And then I'll tell you what we can do about it, how we can reverse some of this aging progress by adding exogenous hormones to our body to replenish what our old aging endocrine system just isn't making anymore. This is a nice video for every dude out there that is becoming aware of their own age and wants to continue to be strong, lean, and mean well into old age. But first, let's go over the aging process and what even happens when you age. Now, what I'm about to say is going to be shocking to many of you, but you need to hear it. The reason you age and you get older is because you're supposed to. Your death is not the end of your life. It's a part of your life. You're supposed to be born, reproduce, and then die. You have to die off in order to give your offspring and give the younger generations a chance to thrive. Each living organism in this planet has a life cycle, a time span on which the organism can be born, can reproduce, and can die. And that time is different for each and every species. If you take a cell sample from a bird, a horse, a turtle, and a human under a slide in a microscope, they're all going to look about the same. It's not until you get into the DNA that you can actually tell the difference between each animal. So then there's the question, if animal cells are so similar, why are they dying at different rates? Well, as I just said, each animal is going to have its own lifespan that is specific to each species. This is how we evolve. This is how we move forward. This is how new offspring can develop adaptations in order for the species to continue to survive in the environment. The cells in our body come in with a built-in timer, a built-in expiration date. These are called telomeres. Telomeres are protective caps at the end of DNA strands. They consist of repetitive DNA sequences and specialized proteins that keep the genetic material from unraveling or getting damaged. Every time a cell divides, the telomeres shorten because some of them get lost during replication. This shortening process continues until the telomeres reach a critical length, at which point the cell can no longer divide and it undergoes senescence or apoptosis. This is what we call cell death. Therefore, the length of telomeres is considered a marker of cellular aging. As we age, our cells continue to divide and replicate, which results in shorter telomeres and a decline in their functionality. This leads to the accumulation of damage and dysfunctional cells in our tissues, which can contribute to the onset of various age-related diseases, such as cancer, cardiovascular disease, and neurodegeneration. Additionally, external factors such as stress, inflammation, and lifestyle factors, like alcohol consumption and lack of exercise, some of these behaviors can accelerate the rate of telomere shortening, further speeding up the aging process. Overall, the shortening of your telomeres is the key biological mechanism that contributes to the aging process at the cellular and molecular level. And look, guys, this is proven science. Studies have shown that cell lines from long-lived animals, such as elephants and whales, have longer telomeres and display lower rates of cellular death compared to the shorter-lived animals, such as mice and rats. This is proof that telomere length and telomere activity does play a role in species-specific aging rates. However, guys, I don't want everybody out there to think it's all about the telomeres. There are many factors influencing the aging process in different animal species. Other factors like metabolic rate and different DNA repair mechanisms. Also, as I said earlier, environmental stressors can contribute. All right, that was a short explanation on the aging process at a cellular level. Now I'm going to tell you how you can actually utilize modern technology to reverse some of that aging process. Well, let me make a correction there. We don't know how to repair telomeres or how to get them back at the end of our cells, so that we can't do. However, we can replenish some of the hormones that the endocrine system is no longer making. And yes, the endocrine system is made up of cells, and those cells have telomeres, and as those cells replicate, the telomeres shorten. And this is why some of your glands are just not making some of the hormones we want, like testosterone, like growth hormone. Your aging endocrine system begins to shut down almost as a preparation for old age. All right, guys, with that explanation out of the way, now we get to the good part. Now I'm going to tell you what you can take from the Vintage Muscle product line in order to get back some of that youth, some of that vitality, some of that drive, strength, speed, want, just having that overall motivation. And as we just learned, the endocrine system is made up of cells. Everything from your pituitary to your testicles. In your testicles, you have the Leydig cells. Those have telomeres too. And as those replicate, they get older and begin to have errors. Or sometimes the aging process is further upstream, with less growth hormone being produced, with less LH and less FSH being produced by your pituitary. Now there's less stimuli on your aging Leydig cells in your testicles to produce testosterone. It's an overall cascading effect. Now, we don't have much in the way of repairing telomeres, but we can't supplement. We can add exogenous sources of these hormones that our endocrine system used to make in abundance. And when it comes to the Vintage Muscle product line, there are 3 products that I want you to look into. The first one being Rad Mass. The 4-DHEA is a great testosterone-based product for those of us that are just not making that much testosterone anymore. Adding the Rad Mass as a precursor is going to help up that testosterone production. It's the lack in testosterone that contributes to the loss in muscle mass and strength. Adding it through Rad Mass is going to help you maintain some of that strength, vitality that you used to have when you were younger. The GH Soma Stack is a great formula that acts as a growth hormone secretagogue. It helps you release more growth hormone at night, way more than your body can make naturally. And it's that growth hormone that helps repair some of the skin, some of the hair, helps with fat burning and muscle mass. Also, you want to take Youth. Youth contains TB500, BPC157, and CBD. The TB500 especially is known as thymosin beta-4. It's a great healing peptide that's going to help you heal joints, tendons, ligaments. It is going to give your skeletal structure back some of that strength. Some of that speed will be back too. As your joints feel better and more flexible, you'll be able to just move faster. These 3 products should be included in any stack that you do from the Vintage Muscle line. You want to make sure to have these 3 in your stack if you're over 50. Now, also, I should mention that when you're over 50, your consistency in the gym, your diet, and how much you rest, those are all really big determining factors in how much progress you're going to make and how good you're going to look. You can't just slack off like you did in your 20s and still look great. You have to make sure your diet is on point. Again, you're not going to be able to eat like crap and still look good the way you did in your 20s. And sleep is very important. You're not going to be able to burn the midnight oil and wake up the next day refreshed, ready to go to the gym. Not in your 50s. Running without sleep, that's a young man's game. And that kind of sums it up. If you have any questions on how to stack these products for your particular goals, for your particular body type, you want to make sure to open up your Facebook app and look for the Vintage Muscle community. Once you join, you can come in, ask all of your questions, give us your profile. Say, hey, I'm a guy 50-something. I need help. I want to get bigger, stronger, and faster, more libido. What can I do? And we'll be there to help. Other guys your age that are already on the Vintage Muscle journey, improving their lives, improving their day-to-day using these products, they're there to answer your questions, to share experiences. We're all there. I'll be there. I'll answer your questions too. All right, guys, that's it for me today. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.